This is where we change a little bit of direction with this class. You have till Monday midnight to complete the final exam if you haven't. Hopefully you have. But now we switch it from Cisco NetAcad to giving you a different point of view and letting you practice and take a few quizzes on prepping you for the CCENT. Now I know some of you have no interest in that, but with the NET125 and NET126, you have now covered all the material, or at least been exposed to all the material that is on the CCENT certification exam. Now, whether you're in networking or whether you're in biomed, I think having industry certifications is a key to your success in landing a future job. So we're going to spend the next 4 weeks kind of reviewing everything in NET125 and NET126. And I'm using an information from an author, let's see, it is Cisco CCNA in 60 days. Now, granted, let's see if I can get that up there. Oops, go this way. Now, it is written by several different authors, but Paul Browning is probably the lead author, and it's his sites that we're going to do. Now, we're not going to do 60 days, and I'm not going to do the whole CCNA since you've only done 125 and 126. So we're going to give you material that cover in the CCENT material in 30 days. So it may seem a little bit rushed, a little bit, but I think it'll be a good review. And for those of you that would want to take the certification exam, I think it's very beneficial. So let me go through some of the resources and stuff that you have here. One is how to pass this. So this is a blueprint of how to pass the exam, and it gives you what textbook, if you want to get it, you can, and it goes through who he is and what a little bit of the history, things he's done, but it kind of gives you his philosophy as to how you want to do it. So it kind of gives you a snapshot as to if you want a certification. It doesn't just happen to be this certification, but the mindset is for everything. Now, the other thing is, one of the things he recommends, whoops, went too far, is every day you should review the CCENT cram guide. And the cram guide is about 30 pages or so of everything that's on that exam, key points to go through. So talks about firewalls, networking, OSI models, what kind of data is it. So you want to skim this daily just to have this stuff kind of get embedded into your brain. So it's very beneficial. The other thing, I've done here is giving you a link to the subnetting.org. Now, this website, I think you probably remember it if you took me for 125. We used it in, I think, Chapter 8 when it comes to subnetting. Different types of problems and questions over and over again. And it's just question after question after question. Just allows you to practice. So I do 5 to 10 minutes a day on this to just kind of practice in doing this, because we know that how important you be able to quickly assess if a network is in, or, can I ping a certain address? So I would practice that a lot. And then I've got it down to, I'm not going to give you 7 days a week. I'm going to give you 5 a day a week. You got 5 days a week, your reflection journal. There are no exams. Well, each day has a quiz. I'm not going to grade them. You're going to quiz them. All I want to do is, once you finish the quiz, take a screenshot of proof that you took the quiz, and then submit the proof that you've done the lab work that's with that. So let's take a look at like day 1. I look at day 1. There should be a link to a free quiz. So I want you to click on that. And with any luck, it'll open up. And it'll start giving you quizzes. You don't have to log in. You have to do anything. You just take the quiz. And when you finish, it'll give you a score. 17 out of 29, 28 out of 29, whatever the case may be. All I want you to take a screenshot of that. Just shows you've taken the exam. And then the lab portion of it, I said take a screenshot, but all I'll do is demonstrate. I want you to prove to me that you know how to do some of these tasks. How do I get information about the router? So what command would I execute to get information about the router? In that case, maybe it's a show version command. How do I get status on IP addresses? How do I sign an IP address? What command? So whether it's a screenshot, whether it's an attachment, you've downloaded the startup config file that shows me some of this stuff. So just give me some some proof that you can do those 7 or 8 things. And then each day there'll be another set of tasks, another quiz. So like I said, I've given you 5 days. So some of these, like IPv6 concepts or IP addressing or VLSM, those are things that we didn't cover in NET126, but you did cover them in like chapter 8 of NET125. But they would be on the CCENT exam. The same thing with IPv6 sampler. And every 3 or 4 days, I'll throw in just a review. And basically what that is, let me just click on that to show you. It's giving you a chance to go back, repeat the labs. I'm not going to have you present those. Practice some IPv6, compressing IPv6 addresses. So basically just write out this information and then, go ahead and take that day 4 lab, exam. So you're going to say, oh man, all this stuff every day? Well, I'm trying to get you ready for I'm trying to get you ready for a certification exam. Now, what we will do sometime as we get further along, take the practice CCENT exam. Now, one thing I want you to remember is this is only worth 10% of your grade. So you're not going to, you got to do something to get your A, but you may not have to, so you just know, okay? If you're looking for an A in this class, you got to do some of the work. So hopefully that gives you an idea. If you have any questions, feel free to give me a call, send me a text, stop by my office, and we'll see how it goes. If you have any questions, let me know. Bye-bye.